Hey guys, what's up? Brad here. Nice to see everyone. Nice to be back here. And that was a crazy just episode with Seath. But we did it. Yeah, we did it. We finally beat Seath. I'm gonna admit he totally kicked my rear end. So yeah, so now we have the Lord part of Lord Soul from Seath. We can kind of see what was Seath all about. Bequeath Lord Soul Shard. Soul of the albino Seath the Scaleless, a fragment of the Lord Soul discovered at the dawn of the Age of Fire. Seath allied with Lord Gwyn and turned upon the dragons, and for this he was awarded dukedom, embraced by the royalty, and given a fragment of a great soul, although just a piece. It will satiate the Lord Vessel. So, let's break this down. During the Age of the Ancients, or the Age of Fire, Seath, well, is albino. He's albino, so he's scaleless. So, the dragons were everlasting because they had scales of immortality. So, Seath did not have any scales, but instead, he had the primordial crystal. Primordial meaning, well, that means the beginning, like since the beginning, from the beginning. And Frampt is a primordial serpent. So there's another serpent in game that I didn't mention, but I will during our gameplay in the later episodes. More on Cath later. I don't want to jump out of topic here, but Seath, he was jealous. Well, I think he was jealous that he didn't have the scales of or immortality that his brethren dragons did. He was also blind. Apparently, he could not see. So he sided with Gwyn. Now, after Gwyn gave him the rank of dukedom and allowed Seath, he allowed Seath to do his research on the primordial crystal. Now, what's interesting is Seath yet again. Apparently, like, not apparently, he ended up. The more he went into his research, the more he was driven mad, and nobody knows why. It's all speculation here, just all guessing on what drove him mad. What did it? Because he was grabbing people left and right to do experiments on, mainly maidens. All right, I guess he was a ladies' man. I don't know, but just picking off maidens left and right, and he was doing experiments on them. Highly speculation, tinfoil hat on, but I think this is highly probable. But he definitely had something to do with Priscilla, I think. Priscilla is a crossbreed, so half dragon, half human. So did he have something to do with the Guinevere's maidens? I don't know. But apparently, or not apparently, why do I keep on saying apparently? Priscilla is now, she's in the painted world, which is anything that's banned or basically forbidden to the gods. So what does this tell us about the true nature of Seath? First, he betrays his own brethren for the primordial crystal. Then he does Gwyn dirty and takes the maidens. So Seath not very trustworthy. So I think Gwyn kind of made a brash move of giving Seath so much praise when he didn't know, who Seath actually was. So that's my take on Seath. So where are we going? This episode's going to cover the Darkroot Forest. And we're not going to buy the Crest of Artorias, although I should have actually read its flavor text. I'll go back and skip it later. I'll skip to it. I'll make like a skip in the video for you guys. And we have a different armor set. Yay! Different armor set. So I'm actually going to dedicate this armor. Well, this armor is the soldier that we met. In the beginning of the game, who gave us that key, the Estus flasks. Pretty much tried to give us hope to. Oh goodness! So you're probably wondering what the heck is shooting water at us from back there, and just killed us. Well, that, my friends, is the Hydra. There is a Hydra in the game. There are 2 Hydras, actually. Actually, I'm glad we died. So we can take a look at the Crest of Artorias. And how I'm a cheap person and will not buy it for 20,000 souls.
Well, you need it.
Let's see. Crest of Artorias. This crest opens a door in the Darkroot Garden sealed by ancient magic. The door leads to the grave of Sor Artorias, the Abyss Walker. Many adventurers have left for the grave, but none have returned, for they make easy prey for local bandits. With such dangers, the crest can do more harm than good in the hands of the uninitiated. So that's kind of our first mention of Artorias.
I'll be seeing you then. Be careful.
Artorias is one of the most important figures in the game. I didn't mention him until now. I tried to keep him secret, but I guess I'll break this down for you guys. Is that Gwyn had he had 4 main knights. He had he had his Silver Knights. And he had his Black Knights, which I'll explain the story of those later, what those represent. But he also had 4, most trustworthy knights. We fought one of them in game, Ornstein. I'm still gonna say Ornstein, guys. I know it's pronounced Ornstein, but I don't even care. That's too hard. That's too hard to say. He had Artorias. He had Lord Blade Kieran, who was an assassin. We kind of know the least about her in the game, but we'll learn more about her later, because I have the DLC. We'll play the DLC and learn more about her. And we know of, well, you don't know, but I'm introduced. There is Hawkeye Goff, who was a giant, a dragon slayer. So, and Ornstein was also a dragon slayer, but he did it with a spear. Hawkeye Goff, he was a archer. So those were the 4 main knights, and all of them seem to be, well, a few, 2 of them at least, are like lesser deities or some sort. Well, not deities, but different figures. Ornstein, I don't think Ornstein is human. That's just speculation. I think he's like a lesser deity, or maybe Gwyn gave him a part of his soul or something. I don't know. But Goff was a giant, but Kieran and Artorias, tease, they're actually they are human. They are human. So that's kind of interesting, since you know the land of the gods are and Orlando was this area with all the deities. So Gwyn had respect to humans too, and this is an important. This is important to realize, because Gwyn might just be about his homies, his Pathian with all the deities and stuff, but he respected humans too. So yeah, those are Gwyn's 4 main knights, and they all had different. They all symbolized something different. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm getting thrashed. It might help me if I, didn't run towards it. Most people kind of cheese this guy by shooting arrows, poison arrow at him. We could, but nah. I'm gonna get him the old-fashioned way. I will. There's a tactic. There are tactics. So, Gwyn, not Gwyn, Ornstein, he had the Leo ring. Hawkeye Goff had the Hawk ring. Kieran had the Hornet ring, and Artorias has the Wolf ring. So that's actually pretty cool. So they all symbolize different animals, I guess. It's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. So those were Gwyn's 4 most trustworthy knights. So much information, so much lore, but in only one game. Yeah, there's Dark Souls 2 and there's Dark Souls 3, but they all kind of like... Well, Dark Souls 2 is kind of its own thing. There are some references here and there, but Dark Souls 2 is mainly its own game with its own story. Dark Souls 3 is kind of like a mix between here and there. I think it mainly goes back to Dark Souls 1 though, most of it, which is actually pretty cool. So much. Like I know there's like those big titles like the Zelda franchise, the Metroid franchise. Those have crazy big stories. But Zelda. No disrespect for my buddy Link, but Link's got what, 11 games dedicated to him, and Dark Souls. This is just one game, guys, and it's got all this information. Different countries, different. You got all these different factions. So it's huge. That's 2. wow. So once you get up close, they're not that bad. They can hit you pretty hard if they actually do connect. So you gotta be careful about that. Well, that's it. That's the Hydra, and there's the actual knight. Oh, hello there. Ooh. They also gave us a dragon scale and something else that I barely caught, but Dust Crown Ring grants extra sorcery castings but halves HP. Wow. This magic crown shaped ring was granted to Princess Dusk of Ulasil upon her birth. The ring stone allows its wearer to cast additional sorceries, but at the cost of 1/2 of HP. So there's our first mention of Dusk. She was actually a princess of Ulasil. And that's our first mention of Ulasil, too. So, more on those later. Gotta be careful here, because oh, there's the ladder. There is a drop off. We won't be going that way right now. We'll be climbing this huge ladder. Yeah, most people just end up paying that 20,000, but not me, man. I'm cheap. I'll deal with some Hydra. I don't care. It's fine with me. Wait, did we ever get our souls? I did not get my souls, guys. Oh my god. Right here, next to this waterfall. Just think we were all the way down there. There's this huge basin. Very cool. Kind of a weird spot right here. More ladders. More fun. You also notice, guys, we kind of got we don't have the fat roll, but we have the, slow, I'm going to call it the slow roll, because our weight's kind of up there. But sometimes I honestly don't mind the slow roll, because you might, if you're in a tight spot and you need to dodge, if you need to dodge, sometimes you might overshoot it. Oh boy, maybe I'll go the other way first. We'll venture back out this way though. Oh. Just want to make sure I get everything here. Anything over here? There's stuff over there. Look at that. Pretty cool vista. There's the Undead Burg. And the way up there is Anorlando. Pretty neat stuff, guys. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. I do apologize if you heard sirens. Ooh, Eastern armor. Okay. Okay. This is one of my favorite armors in the game, honestly. Helm of a Nameless Knight, perhaps an elite knight of Astora. Oh, that's not the one. Sorry, guys. I will read him, though, just because I messed up. A distinctive helm made in an eastern land. Exquisitely crafted, this helm offers excellent defense, particularly versus slash attacks, which are one of the main threats in the battles in the east. It's got really good stats, though. It really does. Eastern armor. Maybe I'll okay, this is kind of weird. Terrain right there. I am essentially, though, going to check everywhere. I never get tired of this axe, guys, but I know I got to change weapons soon. And I'm working on it. We're working on it. I just want to max this one out. I want to see how much damage it can do. And we're close to maxing it out. We really are. But I think this might actually be my, like... I don't know. I don't want to spoil it. Ooh. Ooh. Nice. Alright, intruders. I am being intruded. That is Long Walk. That I will definitely skip ahead for y'all. That's one. Ooh, mama. Don't drop your soapstone. Alright. I don't think we're out of the woods yet. Ha ha ha. Yep. That's a claymore. That's a big boy. Poised right through that too. I don't know what he's doing. Ouch. Alright, Mr. Big Boy. Alright, running low on flasks here. Ooh, he's got a spider shield. Rest in peace, man.
Is it not so that thou art new? Thou fared well to find me, but cometh thee not for the grave of Sir Artorius? My advice true. Forget this. The legend of Artorius art none but a fabrication. Traversing the dark? 'Tis but a fairy tale. Have thine own respect. Go not yonder knocking for nothing, I say. Well, indeed, thou art a strange one. Nevertheless, I feel some liking for thee. I'm Alvina of the Darkroot Wood. I command a clan of hunters who track down defilers of the forest graves. What dost thou say? Wilt thou not join us? Oh, yes, I believe we would suit thee well. I am very glad. And now thou art one of us. Let us establish a covenant. And here taketh this ring. If thou wearest that ring, it allows for thine summoning. If mine senses reveal intruders, then I will summon thee. Fend them off, sir. I beseech only this. I shall summon others who will, by their honor, work tirelessly with thee. Thou shalt receive great reward, and whatsoever ye shall pillage will be thine own. A true agreement, not so? But thou must heed the golden rule. The clan is thine own family. To thine kinsman forever stay true. Darest not in any attempt to double-cross. Have no doubt, such wretchedness never will we tolerate. Ah, my hopes for thee. Ah, my hopes for thee are of...
So we joined a covenant of the Forest Watchers to protect the forest from any bandits or anyone trying to break in. So you can actually like invade others who are going into the forest, and you can actually score some pretty good items for doing so. So why would we ever join this? Well, just to gain on Alvina's good side, get the cat ring, and we'll look at that in the next episode. But to also so we don't get attacked by by them. So we're kind of just, so we don't get attacked more by them. So as you can see, huge door back there. Huge door. And yeah, it's for a boss. But we will not be going to that door for a while. So, best to save that boss for next time. Guys, I'm Brad, also known as Red Talon 15, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next episode.